All right, it's time to talk about Oxford Dynamics. This ugly looking plugin is pretty damn cool, so let's check it out.
You're listening to The Dangerous Mind of Mark Yoshimoto Nemkov. No excuses, no BS, no pants.
So viewer and commenter from the Ukraine, Serhiy, asked for the Oxford Dynamics. And I've been putting it off because honestly, I have a bias against this plugin. I do. I think it's ugly. I think this GUI looks like it was designed in 1990 and it hasn't been updated since. It looks flat. It's functional. These meters are really small and kind of, well, you got to get used to it. So overall, I think that the user experience graphically is poor on this plugin, but it sounds great. So that's all that really matters, right? So let's go through this ugly thing and let's see how great we can make it sound. So my apologies. If you designed this GUI like 30 years ago, you did a great job for like 1990. So, all right. So what we're going to do is we are using, here, let's turn this off. All right. So what you're hearing now is the Focusrite console with the dynamics turned off. Here, let me turn it back on. So there we go. So this would be the way I would use the Focusrite console with the dynamics engaged. But if I decided I wanted a different dynamics solution, like say the Sonnox, the Oxford Dynamics is probably a pretty good choice. So here, let's go back to the, this is the setting that I used at the beginning of the video. And, right now we're using all of the components here. Okay, gate, expander, compressor, limiter, sidechain, EQ, and warmth. And the way I derived these settings right here for my little preset that I made was actually using one of the factory presets. So hold on. First thing I want to do is I want to go over here. And this is what it sounds like in default mode. So this is completely zeroed out. This is the way when you bring it up or normally no settings are engaged. This is what it sounds like, right? So I went and I looked at some of the presets. I was intrigued by the Ssl Emulation, which makes it punchier, right? We don't have the gate or expander or limiter or the sidechain EQ engaged, but it does make it punchier. So you could add these things if you wanted. There was another one, the G series emulation, which sounds a little bit gentler, right? Still nice. I like it. You could definitely work with those. And then I went down to vocal and I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool, but why does it sound like really, why is it lispy? It's the sidechain EQ, right? Because, let's take this, that's weird. Hold on. Why is that doing that? If I put this, okay, well, so sidechain EQ is going to work as a de-esser, but this is too de-essed. So let's try to fix this. Right here we have our high frequency. Let's see, set at, where are we de-ess? Oh, it's 6.5. Let's try to change. If we change the gain, this should fix it, right? Or is it the input gain? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. So here we go. My apologies. Let me go back. Reset this. I am learning at the same time you are. So here we go. Let's go back and reset this. Okay, so sidechain EQ is going to act as a de-esser, SSS. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. And here's where you're de-essing. All right, 1, 2. I'm usually right about 8 for my de-esser. Just put there 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's pretty good. The wheels on the bus go round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round. And that's working in tandem with the compressor here. So if we change the compressor setting, hold on. You hit these access buttons to, all right, so our compressor is set way too hot for VO. Let's set this at like 1.5. Threshold, look at that. We're definitely a little hot on that. So 1, 2, yeah, 1, 2. That's a little bit better. Attack feels good. Take the hold all the way down. Release is good. Do we need that much makeup gain? Probably not. Let's go back here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Now it's not changing that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's really 5, 6. And there we go. Thought I was going deaf. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Yeah. The sidechain EQ is doing a lot more here than just de-essing, I'm guessing. All right, let's come back to that. So expander, do we have our expander set right? Yeah, it's pretty good. I think we definitely increase the range. All right, a gate is, usually I like my threshold on my gate about 60-ish. Release can be faster, much faster. There we go. All right. So, and dither. Take dither out. You don't need dither. Dither just adds, in the digital realm sometimes, and it doesn't happen as much as it used to because the conversion technology is better. But sometimes you get these digital dropouts, which would create weird artifacts. So dither just spackles those holes when they occur, usually just 1 bit or 1 byte. And, boom. You don't sense that there is, it smooths out any sort of, any pits in the road, so to speak. So here we have this pretty much set up. I think this is pretty good, right? 5, 6, 7, 8. This is actually a little bit confounding. The sidechain EQ. It's working. It's definitely working. 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 1, 2. Yeah, right. How about a high frequency gain? 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not really hearing anything. I have to admit that I don't really know how to set this. So I think the input gain is really going to be your the intensity setting here. So generally, this works. It works well enough to de-ess it just enough that if I take out the whole thing, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, I don't know. It's not really making a difference. I don't know. I'm not really digging the sidechain EQ as a de-esser. Am I doing something wrong? Hold on. I got an idea. There is a setting. I'm an idiot. There's a setting for de-esser, so let's play with that. All right. So I know that I like to de-ess around 8. Input gain 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 6. I don't know. I don't get it. And that just tells me what I'm affecting right there. So it's like a listen in. No. All right. 5, 6, 7, 8. Does our Q need to be bigger? 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6. All right, here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so that's okay. I'm not hating it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's go back to here. This is that setting that I made out of that. What do I do with the sidechain here? 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, see, that works better. But I think really what you're talking about is there's a lot of interaction between the sidechain EQ, the compressor, and the expander. I've spent way too much time on the sidechain EQ. Who cares? But yeah, you can de-ess with it. That's pretty cool. The compressor, all right, so I noticed there are 3 types. There's normal, classic, and linear. Just use normal, because classic is going to be more of a, classic is, I think, really is going to be more of it's either an opto style or a FET style. And I think the normal is more like a VCA style. So normal is going to be a little bit smoother. Oh, here we go. Normal. All right. Blah, blah, blah. Most popular, blah, blah, blah. Classic subset of normal, blah, blah. Linear uses. All right. So linear is going to be what you may use if you are really using the compressor to add gain and you want to add like pumping. I think really it's more, that's more of a compressor type that you would use for music. Compressor knee here. See this little part up here? Watch this. So, hold on. Very, very subtle. Not seeing anything. Wow. Are you seeing anything? Am I missing this? Oh, is it right here? It's right here. I'm looking at the wrong spot. Yeah. Sorry. It's one of those days today. I got to tell you that I have to go get I have to go get a root canal at 4 o'clock today. So yeah, one of those days. So bear with me. Expander, gate, they work just as well. Compressor sounds great. Limiter is working. I've got the limiter set here. I don't really need it because I'm not screaming into it right now. I'm not screaming into it right now. It's not even hitting it. Warmth. Okay, so some of you might be like, what's warmth all about? So warmth is really just adding second order harmonics to you're artificially inducing second order harmonics to thicken and punch your sound up a little bit. So, I mean, it works. You can dial it up a lot and you get right there and you can feel that. You can really feel that as opposed to that. So here, there's the extremes, right? So just you give it a little bit, help you cut. This is just a trim on that. So you can add just a tiny, like one more, like a little notch to it. So if you bingo the whole thing out, it's like that. All right. But you don't really need it, but you can use it. Just a little bit. So overall, Oxford Dynamics, I like it. See, and here's the other thing too. Look, I've been overdriving this thing and it hasn't sounded crispy at all. Let me try to do it. Lease a brand new Honda Accord LX for only $219 a month at your local Honda dealer. That's ridiculous. But it didn't really get crispy. You could hit that. You can hit that. I think these meters are a little sensitive. I think they make them sensitive so that you dial everything down under a little bit than you would. Which I've seen before. So I don't know if these meters are 100% accurate, but go by your ear. But yeah, when you hit it up there, it doesn't really all turn to crispy digital mush, so it's not bad. It feels more analogy when you hit up there. So Oxford Dynamics, I don't know what else to say about it other than I like it. I don't know if I will buy this. I think it's, what is it, like $200 or something like that? But it's pretty good. I'm going to mess around with a little bit more. I think I have about 10 more days on my 14-day free trial. So I'm not going to pass any judgment as to whether I'm going to buy it or not. But Serhiy, I hope this helps. I hope this helps because you could use this as a very effective VO tool if this was available to you. So let me know what you think, all right? Leave a comment. Until next time, this is Mark Yoshimoto Nemkov, fading to black.